Welcome, everyone. My name is Janisha Jackson. Today, we'll explore how Magic School AI can support and transform your lesson planning process. This reusable learning objective is designed to introduce educators to AI tools that can be integrated into teaching, enhancing creativity and efficiency. Let's get started. Our contents today include learning objective, introduction to what is AI, the impact on diffusion of innovation, what is Magic School AI, why lesson plans, the effect of AI in lesson planning, let's create a lesson plan, reflection, conclusion, and references. Learning objective today is educators will be able to understand the program Magic School AI by exploring the lesson plan tool and understanding the impact of AI innovation. So let's start with what is AI? Artificial intelligence is the use of computer systems to stimulate human and mental processes, such as interpreting and generating language. In education, AI enhances the efficiency of administration processes. It is helpful in language education. It provides instant feedback and assistance. And it adapts educational materials to the needs and learning styles of each individual. The impact of diffusion of innovation. AI in education can greatly affect how new ideas and technologies are accepted and used in schools. It plays an important role in how these innovations are spread and integrated into teaching and learning. Here's how AI can influence the adoption of new ideas in education. For example, a teacher uses Magic School AI to instantly generate 3 versions of the same reading comprehension lesson. One for advanced readers, which are our GT students, one for on-level students, and one for students with accommodations. This would typically take hours, and now it can be done in minutes, making instruction more feasible. Another example includes a teacher asks Magic School AI to create a lesson plan that includes a TikTok style student reflection or podcast exit ticket. Incorporating social media like TikTok, Instagram, or trends into traditional content like biology through AI suggests that can enhance how students show understanding. Another example, during a surprise class change, a teacher uses Magic School AI to quickly adapt a lesson from 60 minutes to 30-minute session without losing key objectives. The flexibility to adjust instructional content in real time makes it easier to react in a timely manner. So now we've made it to what is Magic School AI? So Magic School AI aims to empower educators by providing tools that automate repetitive tasks and free up time for more creative and engaging aspects of teaching. With over 5 million users, Magic School is the most used and loved AI platform built for education. So as an educator, I do use Magic School. I actually love this program. I am actually trying to get my district to pay for a subscription so all teachers are able to use it in the school. So why lesson plans? These benefits include saves time and reduces workload. Using AI will cut down the time needed to create a lesson plan. Many teachers only receive one planning period. With the help of AI, teachers can focus on instruction rather than administrative tasks. So, for example, at my district, I am allowed one planning period per day. Does that sound like a lot of time? Maybe. Is it enough time? Nowhere near. A lot of times we get caught up in other situations or other things going on campus, and we don't have time to actually sit and plan. A lot of planning actually goes on after school hours or even on the weekends because, again, something else has come up. Another benefit include enhancing differentiation, analyzing student data to meet diverse learning styles and needs. This can help teachers cater to and accommodate modified lesson plan. You may have a classroom that has 20 students and you have 5 different learning styles in that one classroom. With the help of Magic School, you are able to just add the learning styles into the generator, and it would generate 5 separate learning lesson plans for you or a modified lesson for you. Another benefit is encourage innovation. It can provide writing prompts or new teaching strategies to enhance engagement through hands-on or interactive activities. One thing I love about the writing prompts is that on the days that I am absent, I am able to create a lesson just for the substitute. I will just put in, let's say, for instance, we're still working on the cell cycle. I will put in the generator what we've already covered, the things we would need to cover, and it would generate a worksheet, free response, anything that honestly you really need. So that way you will have more time, to continue playing on the hands-on or interactive instruction or activities. Another benefit includes quick assessments and feedback. It can generate assessments or rubrics that align with standards or Texas TEKS, offers feedback or for reteaching. So it doesn't matter what state you're in. At the bottom, you will just have to put in your standard and it will still populate as if it was, for example, the Texas TEKS. The effect of AI in lesson planning. So now we will take a few moments to watch a podcast on the effect of AI in lesson planning.
Welcome to the School Jotter podcast, where we discuss all things education, technology, and how they intersect to empower teachers, students, and schools. I'm your host, Alex, and today we have a very special guest joining us, Sean Gilligan, the founder of Web Anywhere. Welcome, Sean.
Thanks for having me, Alex. Excited to talk about how AI is reshaping education, especially in the area of lesson planning.
Sean, there's so much buzz around AI right now, and many teachers are curious but perhaps a little cautious about how it could help them. Let's dive straight into it. How do you see AI assisting teachers with lesson planning?
Great question, Alex. Lesson planning is one of the most time-consuming aspects of teaching. AI has the potential to make it not only faster, but also more effective. Imagine a tool that takes the curriculum standards you need to meet, factors in your students' unique needs, and generates an outline for a lesson in minutes. That's the kind of support AI can provide.
That sounds great. Can you give an example of how this might work in practice?
Absolutely. Let's say you're a science teacher planning a lesson on ecosystems. With an AI tool, you could input the topic, the age group of your students, and any specific learning objectives. The AI could then suggest activities, multimedia resources, and even assessments tailored to those parameters. Beyond that, AI can differentiate the content. For example, it can provide simplified explanations for struggling students or enrichment tasks for those who are ahead. It's like having a co-teacher who works tirelessly behind the scenes.
That's incredible. But what about ensuring that these AI-generated plans align with the teacher's style and the school's ethos?
AI is adaptable, Alex. Teachers can review, tweak, and personalize the plans. Over time, as they interact with the tool, it learns their preferences and makes suggestions that feel more aligned with their approach.
So it's not about replacing teachers, but enhancing their capabilities.
Exactly. AI doesn't replace the creativity, empathy, and adaptability of teachers. It augments their skills. Teachers remain the heart of the classroom. AI just helps them focus more on teaching and connecting with their students by reducing administrative burdens.
It's clear AI has massive potential, but are there challenges or ethical considerations we should be aware of?
For sure, one of the biggest concerns is data privacy. Schools need to ensure that any AI tools they use comply with regulations like GDPR to protect student and teacher data. Another point is the risk of over-reliance. Teachers should use AI as a tool, not a crutch. It's there to help, not to do all the thinking for them. Finally, there's the learning curve. Teachers need training to feel confident using AI tools. That's where platforms like School Jotter can step in to provide intuitive, teacher-friendly solutions.
Where do you see the role of AI in education heading in the next 5 to 10 years?
I think we'll see AI seamlessly integrated into all aspects of teaching and learning. Beyond lesson planning, it will support personalised learning, formative assessments, and even communication with parents. Imagine AI that analyses student performance in real time and offers teachers actionable insights, or tools that help students with additional needs learn at their own pace. It's all about making education more inclusive and effective.
That's a bright future to imagine. Sean, before we wrap up, what advice would you give to teachers who want to start exploring AI tools but aren't sure where to begin?
Start small. Use AI tools for a specific task like creating a single lesson plan or generating questions for a quiz. Get comfortable with how it works and build from there. And of course, explore platforms like School Jotter, Oracy Champions, Watch and Learn and SoundBranch. These platforms are designed to make technology accessible for teachers. It's about looking for ways to integrate tools that save time and improve outcomes.
That's a perfect segue, Sean. If you're a teacher looking to save time, enhance your teaching, and explore the opportunities AI offers, head over to schooljotter.com. Thank you so much for joining us today, Sean.
Thanks, Alex. It's been a pleasure.
All right. So now let's take a look at magicschool.ai website. So this is what the Magic School tool looks like. And as you can see, there are so many different tools that you can use, from science labs, email responder, creating a professional email. It has SAT math questions, same for ELA, text rewriting, worksheet generator, you name it, it's probably here. IEP generator, like there's so many tools that you can use on Magic School, which is why I love this program so much. But for today, we are going to only go over the lesson plan. All right, so here we are at the lesson plan generator. Generate a lesson plan for a topic or objective you're teaching. First thing you're going to do is add your grade level. We're going to do 9th grade, topic, standard, objective, anything you would like to add. So today we're going to be talking about the cell cycle. I wanted to include mitosis. I also wanted to include meiosis, interphase, cancer, very important, and crossing over. As you can see, you can use any keywords or vocabulary words you would like for it to incorporate into the lesson plan. The next one says additional criteria. Let's add small groups. That's a good one. And then as far as the standard, we're going to put our Texas Teaks. And I believe for this one, it is B6. Yes. I think it's B6A. Let's find out. All right, so as you can see, automatically it starts generating out a whole layout for you. It includes the, let's see, learning objective, assessment, some of the key points from the cell cycle, opening, introduction, guiding practices, homework, standards. If you want, you could go more in depth. Let's say add, or should we add anything? Can we edit it? No need to edit. Oh, well, of course, we will have to upgrade to go to the next step. Not a problem at all. But as you can see, this is how the lesson plan will look. And again, this is just for a starter, foundation. This is not to actually submit as your lesson plan. You will still need to go in case you need to add anything. I know some districts have it set up to where you're supposed to be working on certain assignments on certain days. So if that is the case, make sure this is just a starter. This is not for you to actually submit as your lesson plan. All right, and let's hop right on back into the lesson plan tips. So some tips: review for accuracy and alignment. As you know, yes, this is AI, which means it is not 100% perfect. AI is still evolving day by day. So please make sure to check, revise, anything you need to do to make sure that all the information on there is accurate and it aligns with whatever standards you are working on. Another another tip is use it as a starting point, not the final product. I reiterate that again. Do not submit this as your final lesson plan. This is just a starting point. This is just to get those creative juices flowing. Some of the stuff you may have already been able or may have already thought about it. You just didn't know how to execute it, which is totally fine. You're human, or we're human. So again, use this as a starting point, just not the final product. Another tip: adjust based on student needs. You know your students. The AI tool does not know your students. You know your students one-on-one. You know what they can, cannot do. You know what they need and do not need. So adjust as needed. And lastly, collaborate with teammates to refine. I know for me, I am not the only biology teacher on campus, so I love to communicate with my counterpart to see if we're aligned on what we're doing day by day. And then as far as the district, we all will meet every Tuesday to make sure we're all aligned as well. So even though you're using the AI tool, still make sure you are aligned with your counterparts. So for reflection, take a moment to reflect by answering a few questions in the Google form. You're going to go ahead and click on the link. It'll take you to the Google form. There are about 5 questions that I would love for you to answer. If you would like to go over the questions with your peers, that will also be great. And make sure to leave any suggestions at the bottom. And for a conclusion, using AI for lesson planning offers numerous benefits that can save time, improve efficiency, and enhance student learning experiences. AI tools such as Magicschool.ai shows a form of educational innovation that changes the perspective on how we approach teaching. They provide new solutions, they foster creativity, and they shift the standard of what lesson planning can look like to us. Again, AI should not be used as the final product. It should only be the assistance. Do not make AI your crutch. Remember, you are still the teacher. This is still your job. And remember, these are your students. Here are a list of reference. And that sums up our presentation today. Thank you for taking time to be here. And I hope the RLO was very useful and that you'll be able to apply it to your next topic. Have a good one.